Good morning, everyone. Thanks for joining us at the Digital Communications webinar. I'm Mike Keegan. I'm the Director of eConnect Plus. I'd just like to thank you for coming today and welcome you. Some of you might recognise us as an off-site mail processing company, but we've invested quite heavily over the last 4 years in our digital applications. Today, Katrina will present the digital communications platform, and you can send email, SMS, fax, and even do voice messaging. Some housekeeping. You probably have some questions throughout the event. If you can just use the chat function on the webinar platform, and if we don't cover it off through the presentation, we've got a list of all the questions that come through, and we'll recap at the end of the event. So that said, I'd like to introduce Katrina, who will take you through the platform in some more detail. Thank you.
All right. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to our presentation. So eConnect, I'll get straight into it. eConnect has a digital communication platform that helps businesses connect with their customers and employees more effectively. eConnect offers us a variety of features, including email marketing, SMS marketing and communication, voicecast, fax communication, automation and reporting. In this webinar, we will discuss the following, which is benefits of digital communication, how eConnect can help you improve your digital communication, how we can make your communication quicker and easier, and how you can save on time management, how you can train and upskill on one app and one system, and how you can have one platform to manage your communication. However, let's touch on security first, as this is an important part of any digital and electronic communication tool. Our data centre is situated in Australia. It has been fully audited and is regularly checked by a third party for intrusion and vulnerability detection. Your data stays here in Australia in a secure site that only we have access to. We continually monitor the Privacy Act and work with our clients to ensure that all aspects of communication meet their requirements of the Privacy Act and principles. We do it right. We don't use spoofing. This means your emails will pass security checks and stand a much higher chance of being delivered to the recipient's inbox, not a spam folder or just the mail server. Spoofing is a term used when an email is sent with credentials intended to mislead the recipient or recipient's mail server. There are a number of providers that use a technique of spoofing to send emails. However, this is not us. More and more organisations are using the DMARC to check all domains used in the email and make sure that there are no mismatches. In the case of where spoofing is used, there are clearly mismatches, and therefore this impacts on the delivery of the email. At this stage, over 30% of all mail services will fail emails sent using the spoofing technique. So which is a fairly large percentage when you're sending emails on a regular basis. This is increasing every day, and also you will also need to remember that any email authentication failure will adversely affect your sender's reputation, which in turn will reduce your chances of getting emails into people's inboxes and read. So we do it the right way. Sending emails should be simple and easy. You should be able to send to all your email addresses and do so being assured that your emails will actually reach the recipients. We use your domain for all parts of the email and ensure that your DNS and emails are set up correctly, maximising the delivery. This includes SPF, DMARC, DKIM, and the return path email address. We are more than happy to work with you and set up all the requirements should that be with yourself or your IT representative or department. Now that we've spoken about security, let's show you how easy it is to work on our digital communication product. So eConnect have a number of services and products that suit your business. However, today we are going to share some information on our digital communication. This is easily accessible on our eConnect Plus One Office homepage. You can see here we've highlighted this. Once you are logged in, you will see the homepage of our digital communication product. The breadcrumbs at the top of the page allow you to perform a number of tasks. You have the ability to see a snapshot of your recent activity. You also have the ability to see any tasks that you have and that are relevant. For example, let's call Mike from eConnect. You will note that the home button at the top of the page, and this has many functions, one of which is to host documents. You can upload, say, a PDF. The systems can host this form for you. So when sending an email or SMS, you can easily send a link opposed to an attachment, as these are often stopped by the provider recipient. You have the ability to have this hosted for a period of time. You can host as many documents as you would like. An example of this would be if you would like to send a personalised letter, maybe for an appointment or a critical document that the recipient would need to access. This link can be used in an email or SMS. You also have the ability to create and keep campaign templates, galleries and images as needed, all available to you on our platform. The send button, which is where you can send your one-off campaigns or straightforward campaigns, that you can do this for emails, SMS, electronic fax, voice and MMS. These are all available in one platform. So let's check out email and how easy it is to send a campaign. You can set up your own campaign. As you can see, it has a step-by-step process for you. And you can then also see here the setup of your campaign with reference information, time to send. You can create your message. You can create the HTML template. And the HTML builder is as easy and a straightforward process. So here is an example of a HTML builder. So creating a campaign is as easy as dropping in a new section into the HTML builder and the adding of an image or adding content. You can add in columns, you can add in different images, layouts, and customize and tailor your campaign. Social media and links are not a problem. You can even personalize your campaign as needed and customize fields. Personalize your subject line, content as you need it. All of this is data-driven and can easily be updated. Once you have your design and you have created your campaign and templates, you can upload your data and send a test. Once you have all your recipients together, you can upload or select records from your database. You have the ability to do either or both. So you can see here we have a number of custom fields. They can all be personalized if that's what you're after, or you can make it as simple. Our system has the built-in features and double checks. So each step of the way, our system steps you through the requirements. You can see here, test and recipients have a red X beside them. That means that each of these areas need to be added or completed before you can actually send the campaign out. So a double check for everybody is an always welcome tool that I find. So let's talk SMS. You can set up your SMS campaign with a few easy steps. We have the ability on all your campaigns to set up and enter a charge code. So if you need to charge to a particular department, this will come through for your records. With your SMS, the standard is 160 characters. Now this will include spaces and links. We recommend that your SMS you use ASCII characters, as when a non-ASCII character is used, these can actually use more than a single character. And what we mean by this is that any character that is not part of the English alphabet is considered a non-ASCII character. And we can handle this for you. So when you add your SMS, you have the ability to make sure that your text is truly correct and that it is under the 160 characters. And you can see at the image below and down the base of this image, it has a reference to the ASCII characters. And you will always see also a character count once you start typing in your SMS. As the more characters you have will impact on the actual send and the value. So if you have over 160 characters, it becomes double the cost. If you would like to run a test, let's talk about that. Talk to us and we can organise this for you. You can upload your data or access your database as you did with emails. So again, we have the red X's here showing that those areas haven't been completed as yet. So again, a double check before you send your campaign. We also offer faxing, and yes, you can send a fax. Most businesses have electronic faxes now, and some health organisations still use this effectively to communicate on a daily basis. Again, you have the easy and straightforward process where you can add in reference information, attach your image, and test the page. We recommend that you send a test for faxing so you can check on the image and the content. In fact, we recommend testing for all campaigns prior to sending, just to make sure that you've remembered everything and it all looks as it should. Here, you can load your fax numbers along with a prompt for ACMA compliance, ensuring that you are compliant with the Privacy and the Spam Act, which is very important these days for security and for privacy. All right, this here is VoiceCast. Let me introduce VoiceCast. This is where you can set up a voice campaign. So VoiceCast is a service that we offer where you can reach people who may not have an email or mobile. You can send a personalised recorded message. With VoiceCast, you can create and send personalised messages to your client in a matter of minutes. You can also record these messages in a variety of languages and set different responses based on whether the call is answered or goes to voicemail. VoiceCast is easy to use and affordable. There are no hidden fees or subscriptions. There are no dedicated resources required. You can use the easy online tool to create your own unique message. VoiceCast can reach those customers who would like to maybe confirm an appointment or you would like to send a survey to. You can automate the message they receive based on the phone keypad responses, such as press 1 for yes, 2 for no, or 3 to contact our office. They would also receive a different message if it went straight to voicemail. You then have the responses back to action. These can be compiled and sent or sent back as they respond. And here you can set up your campaign, you can add in your messages, you can use the online tool to record the voice, or you can record your own voice in a tailored message. A CRM. This is the CRM that is available online for you. And a CRM is essential to any database. We have the facility and the ability to act as your CRM, and you can load your data, recipients, groups, and see and use these at any time. You can track the progress of a contact at ease. You can see if they've opted out. You can search for the contact and download groups and lists as needed. You can also see what campaigns your contact has received. There is an additional feature that we want to show you. And this is our campaign board. This allows you to send multi-channel automated campaigns. You can self-qualify your leads and prospective customers. You can create an email with an SMS follow-up, or you can send an SMS with an email follow-up. You can automate the campaign and send subsequent communication based on your responses, all out of the one system and platform. So this is the campaign board, and this is a demonstration of how it can look. You have as many conditional actions as you like. There are no restrictions. These can all be based on the action taken by the prospect or the customer, as you can then tailor your responses accordingly. So if the recipient has opened the email or not opened the email, received an SMS, or clicked on a link, you can tailor your conditional messages and the responses that they get based on their recipient's communication and the way they've interacted with your campaign. You can add in your conditional actions. You can set timings. You can send it straight away, or you can delay it. Here you can see some examples of the available conditional actions that are required or that are available for you. So you have different actions. You can choose based on the condition of the message, and then you can update and change these as you need it. So the campaign then becomes dynamic for you as well. And of course, we all need to see reporting, and reporting and knowing where our campaign is at any time is critical. And we have this available at any time and in real time. The reporting is self-service, and you can see this and track the delivery of the campaign and also track opens and clicks. Reporting allows you to select a particular campaign, or you can see over time what has been sent and the type of campaign. You can see the delivery. You can see that as a snapshot and a glance at your campaign, and you have the ability to download that at any time. You can see the number of times the job has happened and been sent. You can see the number of times in this instance an email has been opened. You can also see how and who has opened it and how many times, as well as some critical information on whether the user opened it or whether the server opened it. This means that you know if the intended recipient has received the communication. If this is showing the user has opened the email, it's extremely valuable to track and follow up. And you can see also what links they have clicked on, and therefore tailor the future contact based on what they are interested in, follow up and convert the lead. So in conclusion, on my part, eConnect is a powerful digital communication platform that we can help you improve your communication with your customers and employees. If you're looking for a way to reach a wider audience, provide better customer service and improve your productivity, then eConnect is a great option for you. Thank you for your time and letting me provide you with some information. I hope you find this information informative. And if you've got any questions, please feel free to ask us and we can endeavour to provide you with that information. Thank you. So over to you, Craig.
Has anyone got any questions in regards to? Thanks, Katrina, for the presentation. Is there any questions for anyone? No. No worries, Louise. Mike, did you want to close?
Okay, I will close. Thanks, Craig. Just some closing remarks. We have a few different industries here today: health, property, corporate services. A couple of things that weren't mentioned through the presentation is managed services. So I know in the health system, it can be quite difficult to train staff up. Staff are moving around. So we offer a service where you can send us perhaps an Excel spreadsheet with the type of appointments you want to confirm and follow up, and we can actually create the voice messages and just feed you back a response. So, in a communication strategy in any organisation, there's got to be a chance to sit down and actually try and understand how your organisation wants to communicate with customers, patients, prospective clients, etc. So, Craig's happy to come out, and I'm happy to come out in the case of some of the clients to just talk through how you want to, what sort of communication strategy you have. The other thing you might want Craig to do is get pricing out to you. So that's always a good place to start, see how much things cost. So if you're interested, I'll get Craig to give you a call after the event. And finally, before we go, what was the last part? Oh yeah, we've recorded the presentation. So we'll send you out a link. There's nothing commercial in confidence about it. Feel free to share the link with any internal stakeholders. We've made good time. So thank you for your company today. And again, if you've got any questions, just reach out. Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, everyone.